My original name is Slamet Sunario. It's a very common name in Jawa Tengah. But my name was changed to Jelle Slamet.
Oke.
Sip.
Oke. Oke, baik Mas Sony, aku akan membuka acara wawancara kali ini. I will using in Bahasa Indonesia. If you don't know about Bahasa Indonesia, I will translate in English and you can answer in English too.
Okay, sure. I think I'm comfortable with that. When I'm comfortable to answer in Indonesian, I will do that.
Yes.
Tapi pasti saya terdengar seperti orang bule ya.
Bule, ya bule, betul. It feels like Indonesia, but your dialect or accent like to bule.
Yeah, most people know that instantly when they hear my voice. But hey, he looks like some of us, but there's something different going on here.
Yes. Oke. Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh untuk para penonton di channel Jarwo Songha. Nah, kali ini saya sudah bersama dengan Mas Sony, salah satu anak adopsi dari Indonesia yang diadopsi ke Belanda pada rentang tahun 1970-an dan alhamdulillahnya Mas Sony sudah menemukan orang tua kandungnya di Indonesia. Nah, buat kalian semuanya yang mungkin kemarin penasaran, mana sih Mas Sony, terus video pertemuannya yang mana, mungkin penasaran gitu ya. Nah, ini dia Mas Sony, dan kita nanti akan berbincang-bincang lebih banyak lagi, karena kisah Mas Sony itu sudah saya masukkan di channel saya, Jarwo Songha, di beberapa yang lalu berupa kumpulan-kumpulan video-video perjalanan Mas Sony, yang pertemuan pertama dengan ibu kandungnya pada tahun 2011 sampai kedatangan terakhir kemarin di tahun 2022 yang Mas Sony sempat berkunjung ke tempat saudaranya dan lain sebagainya. Nah, Mas Sony, halo, apa kabar?
Kabar aku baik, terima kasih.
Oke, sehat ya?
Sehat, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, oke. Mas Sony, maybe bisa memperkenalkan terlebih dahulu, introduce yourself.
Hello everybody, my name is Sonny. I'm 39 years old. I live in the northern province of the Netherlands. And I just came back from Indonesia 2 weeks ago, and I had a very great time to spend some time with my family again. It has been my 5th time to come to Indonesia. My first time was actually in 2011, and well, my life has changed since then.
Wow, great. Okay, Mas Sony, the first time you come in Indonesia 2011.
Yes.
Okay, before we interview more deep, I will share about your story when you're baby. Maybe you can share your story with our audience here, and I will share screen your photo when you baby. Nah, ini adalah foto Mas Sony pada saat Mas Sony bayi, betul ya?
Yes, betul.
Ini di mana ini? Di Belanda atau sudah masih di Jakarta?
Foto ini dibikin di Jakarta, tempatnya yang dulu di Jalan Raden Saleh, Jakarta Pusat. It was actually the old children's home in the center of Jakarta. This photo was taken when I was 3 months old.
Oke, 3 bulan ya tinggal di yayasan itu ya?
Yes. I lived in Indonesia at that time for 3 months. Okay. After that, my adoption parents, orang tua angkat, they came to Indonesia to come and pick me up and to bring me to the Netherlands.
Oke. Ini adalah foto ketika bayi Mas Sony umur 3 bulan dan Mas Sony berada di salah satu yayasan.
Yes.
Oke, berarti the same yayasan with Yanin, with Widya Wisata, Andre Kak.
Yes.
Other.
Yes, I I came to the Netherlands in August 1983. I was actually one of the last children that was adopted, because as you well may know, in September 1983, adoption to foreign countries from Indonesia was prohibited. So probably I'm one of the last few children who was given up to adoption to Europe.
Wow, the last children adoption.
Yes.
Okay. In 1989.
1983.
Oh, sorry.
Officially.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, 1983.
Yeah.
Okay. Your parents live in East Java or Central Java?
At that time, my mother lived in Jakarta.
Okay.
But she is originally from Jawa Tengah, daerah Pemalang. Tapi dulu ibu saya dan bapak saya tinggal dan bekerja di Jakarta.
Okay.
Dulu sewaktu ibu saya hamil, bapak saya meninggal. Kasihan, ibu saya tidak punya rumah, tidak punya pekerjaan, harus tinggal di jalan, nggak bisa menjaga anak kecil. So she made the very difficult choice to give me up for adoption. And I think she never expected to see me again once in her life. It was a very traumatic period in her life, and to be honest, she doesn't have a lot of memories of that period because I think it was too painful. And yeah, that was the reason why she gave me up for adoption. She couldn't take care of me. She didn't have a home. She didn't have work, and she was not married. And that time, that was very difficult.
Oh, oke. Kasihan sekali ibunya tinggal di jalanan, tidak punya rumah.
Tidak punya rumah, kasihan sekali.
Jadi, Mas Sony lahir di Jakarta.
Yes.
Masih ingat di rumah sakit atau klinik apa?
I don't remember the name of the clinic or hospital. I asked my mother about it several times, but she doesn't have any memories of that period. I think it was too painful for her that she buried that time in her life. She didn't want to be remembered of that period. So I think all the memories that were there just hilang, ya. Yeah. There aren't any memories.
Oh, oke. Umur berarti setelah lahir kemudian langsung dititipkan sampai umur 3 bulan.
3 bulan, ya.
Oke. Kemudian orang tua angkat datang ke Indonesia dan memilih Mas Sony.
Iya, betul.
Apakah orang tua angkat itu sebelumnya sudah melihat wajah Mas Sony lewat foto lalu dikirim ke Belanda?
A few months before they came to Indonesia, photo was sent with my picture, and as soon as they saw the picture, well, the first impression was, well, this is our son now, and we were very proud of him, and we love him already, and we cannot wait to come to Indonesia and to pick him up and to take him to the Netherlands.
Oke. Apakah orang tua angkat Mas Sony dari Belanda harus membayar sejumlah uang ke pihak yayasan?
What I know, my parents didn't have to buy any fee to finalize the adoption. The only thing they did have to buy was the plane tickets and the hotel and all the official legislation to change my, well, let's say, nationality.
Okay. Yeah. So your nationality become Holland.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My birth certificate was, of course, it was in Indonesian. My original name is Slamet Sunario. It's a very common name in Jawa Tengah. But my name was changed to Jelle Slamet.
Oke, Slamet Sunario. Nama itu dikasih dari ibunya Mas Sony, ibu kandungnya.
Ya, betul.
Dan di surat adopsinya juga namanya sama, tidak dipalsukan.
Namanya di surat lahir Slamet Sunario.
Oh, oke. Adoption letter not false.
Not false, no. The information that was given in my papers, it actually had a name of a woman. It was not my mother's name, as they soon found out, but it was a relative of my mother. At that time, in 1983, my mother didn't have a identification card, nggak punya KTP, but her niece, or I don't know exactly the exact relation, she did have a KTP, so her name was filled out on the adoption forms.
Oke. Nah, berarti Mas Sony sejak bayi sudah di Belanda. Apakah Mas Sony pernah mengalami krisis identitas? Orang tua saya seperti bule, tapi saya seperti orang bukan bule.
The first signs of a crisis started when I was a teenager. I always have known that I was adopted, but I never was aware that I looked different from my parents, even though my skin color is different, my face is different. But when I started to get older, I think about a year or 18, there was a feeling of loneliness, maybe sadness, that I could not place. So I got professional help, talked with some psychologists, and when I was 22, I started to develop an interest to find out about my life story. Before that, I didn't have any interest to dig into my past, to be honest.
You interact with your identity. 22 or 26?
Well, when I was 22, I began curious to find out about my adoption story. Okay. Not instantly wanted to go to Indonesia or to find my birth mother, not that at all. It took a very long time before I was ready to make that decision and to be aware of that I was different and that I had some very different characteristics in my personality that are different from people in the Netherlands, and maybe they belong to a place somewhere on the other side of the world.
Oh, okay. And then you search a physical searching your biological mother in Indonesia. Is 2011 or?
Well, I initiated a search to find my birth mother. It was already in 2007. Wow. Yeah, 4 years. It took me 4 years after that to come to Indonesia. In 2007, the search was performed by the International Social Service. They're not around anymore. After 3 months, I got a message, a notification that my mother was actually found, and they sent me a letter with a picture of my mother and my 3 sisters and my brother. So was very unreal to find out, to look at these pictures and to realize that I had a family then. I was not instantly enabled to integrate that into my life. It took me a very long time to be prepared and be ready to meet my family for the first time. At that time, I struggled with identity crisis. Well, when I was younger, I made some poor decisions. So there was not time and a place to react to that letter and to come to Indonesia instantly. I wish I could have done things differently then, but I cannot change the past. So it took me 4 years to get myself ready and to be prepared to meet my family for the first time.
Oke deh guys, itu dia kisah adopsi Sony, salah satu anak dari Pemalang, Jawa Tengah, Indonesia yang diadopsi ke Belanda. Semoga kisah kali ini bisa menginspirasi Anda dan menambah wawasan Anda mengenai proses adopsi anak-anak Indonesia rentang tahun 1970-an sampai 1980-an. Sampai jumpa di kisah-kisah proses anak adopsi Indonesia lainnya. Jangan lupa subscribe, like, dan komen channel Jarwo Songha. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.